See, he's like hovering at like the hundreds. That's not a good sign. If Krogi's been playing a deck for like days and he's like not going up in rank, that's doesn't inspire me confidence. All right, good. Get to play against a crab deck. Why don't they have Lurrus though? What's up with that? Is it like Temur crab? Whew. Options. Why would you not have Lurrus? Do I care about that? Kind of. I don't think I care that much. It's just about the long game. Shouldn't worry about short-term stuff. I don't think so. I mean, they're going to be able to turn on their Into the Stories anyways. Oh, I guess I'll let that resolve. Alright, just start jamming, make them have it. I need to take the crab first, so I can just block the Enforcer. Heliod's Punishment? Do you really need more 2-mana removal? Doesn't sound that great. It's kind of bad if they have a removal spell, but they don't have a ton of removal spell. I wonder if they copied the list and they forgot to put Lurrus as their companion. I think this is good use of my mana. And I kept the negate for a counter or Into the Story. Are you sure we need Zasa? No. I think it's been pretty good for me overall. Do you absolutely need it? I don't know. Looks like they have Into the Story and they're debating whether they should play it now while I'm tapped out or just say go. Alright, it's not too bad for me, right? Ooh, Dream Trawler. The color would be Dream Trawler, right? I still have a lot of cards in my graveyard. Resolving Yorion is nice, but... Hey Raph, I don't have time to try your brews. Sorry. Do they have anything for Dream Trawler? They shouldn't, right? They can like have blockers and stuff. Yorion's a bit safer, I feel. They can tap it down for a few turns. I mean, it's like, so they're playing with like kind of Sphere of Resistance and no, I can resist Raph's decks. He usually has to like guilt me. I think I'm gonna stop doing like, I don't know, it depends. I just don't like it when Raph just like donates $10 and then I feel like I have to play his deck for like a match or two. I'm gonna stop doing that. Don't do that again, Raph. Ask my permission first, please. I Doom Foretold. Yeah. I was thinking Runus. Is that the list from... I mean, Runus Ultimatum seems good against these Yorion decks. And then Treacherous Blessing is also good. I'm assuming you just lose to like the fast aggro decks, but maybe not. This could be good. I bet worry you're going to struggle when they get to have like 10 or 12 counter spells after sideboard and some Shark Typhoons maybe. And you're just trying to cast really expensive spells at sorcery speed. Also, you're probably not always going to have the right mana on 7. I don't think you should have 4 Mauling. That seems like a big mistake. I mean, they can play a second Thief. I have double counterspell though. Just keep playing on top. They're probably gonna mill me in some ways, right? Hey Tepich, been a while, bud. I played 0 matches with Doom Foretold. Terabad, you played a bunch of Doom Foretold, but then you moved on to blue-white. You think Doom Foretold decks are tier 1? Got him. 2 islands right in the bin. You think main deck Healer's Intervention could be good right now? Sounds pretty bad to me. That guy. I have Glass Casket. Should I use Essence Scatter though? So I don't have to tap out, so I can tap mana on their turn? Yeah, I'll just use Essence Scatter. He has interventions, probably hit or miss in the mirror match. Every card kind of matters and doesn't have like natural synergy. I think Doom is better versus blue-white, but the meta is diverse that I prefer to play a better all-around deck. Yeah. Is it actually good against blue-white though? Oh no, I guess I just have to play with my teammates. There's been claims of deck having favorable matchups against blue-white in the past days, and then I played a matchup and it doesn't feel that bad. So, I don't know. How many cards I have? Plenty still. Do I care about a crab? Should just play Yorion, right? Well, the counters are great this game. Game winning. Yep. I think Dispute's the best counter spell against them. I think Scatter's kind of awkward. I think Negate's alright. Prince pretty bad. Casket is good. The Birth is like, I can maybe trim one. I'll see. Omen of the Sun, kind of bad. Neutralize, bit expensive. Is Thassa scary for them? Probably not great. ECD, they have Lurus. Maybe I'll keep one in, maybe 0. Epiphany is a bit expensive. Same for Dreamtrawler, but Dreamtrawler just wins. Negate, Scatter. Maybe Scatter's not that bad compared to my other options. Also, the Prince kind of nice with Apparition. But you're not always going to resolve Apparition. Is Birth considered part of a mana base? I'm not sure how to evaluate Birth, I guess. Definitely counts. I mean, you have like more blue than white and stuff. Why do I bring in Tome? Maybe I don't need them? I don't know. Card advantage is nice in this matchup. The games don't always go super fast. They're not killing you very fast. Negate. Scatter, negate, mix. You have all these cards for the permanents and you're trying to force your spells through. This is probably fine. Why don't I play Gadwick? Because it's expensive. Thing is, if they have the super beatdown draw, obviously Tome is bad, but if they don't and you resolve a Tome, it kind of puts the pressure on them, or, you know, it just lets you run away with the game if they're not doing much. That was a great draw. That's not a great draw. Do I even care about that? That was bad. I should have played Tome. I guess Eater's fine. Nah, Tome was much better. Oh well. Punt. I mean, the one free I would probably casket the Thief on its own. I was gonna say go, try and find a non-tap land. I'm at 19. Alright, I'm not gonna greed. I guess I could play Tome now. Does that make sense? Yeah, I actually like playing Tome. If I force a counter, that's fine. Because next turn I can just play the Solemn and just start jamming frets, basically. They mulligan, they're on the play, they're gonna be low on resources. I don't know. From playing that rogue deck, you don't always have it. It's kind of annoying when your opponent just jams a bunch of frets. Alright, that's a bit scary. Target does get aggroed out. How many cards in my yard though? 3. Alright, I think I like this first. It's worse against Drown. Better against pretty much everything else. Down a main phase Omen. I don't want to put a Yorion in my land. I think I like main phase Omen. Just hit some lands maybe. Find a dispute would be good too. Oh, if I keep both, I'm gonna lose one. They're both good. Shatter the Sky is nice little insurance. The land is nice for Dream Trawler. I'm gonna keep the Shatter because it can let me get back in the game if I get out tempoed by counter spells. I guess Dream Trawler Resolve just wins the game too, so... Also... not sure. Gabriel. Yeah. Wait, it can't attack? Oh, I only had 6. Wow. It's a big deal. Big deal. Could have attacked. I was playing around the 1/1. The Enforcer. Got 5 cards. That's pretty good for me. My hand's kind of redundant. Multiple must counters. Alright, they took Dream Trawler, so they took the best card in my hands. So it doesn't really tell me much on what they might have in hand. Sure, right. An extra life. That's decent. That's a removal spell. Would have to be drawn in the log though. Looks like they have Into the Story. Did you draw Drawn in the lock? Yeah, they did. Oh. Alright. I think I played this game pretty well. The damage from the Nyria actually ended up costing me. Why don't they have Lurus? Still don't get it. Oh, they have the Scavenger, right? Yikes. I'd not put Scavenger in my deck and give up Lurus. Any Pulver aggro counters for the Yorion list? I'm not sure. I think Adventure does okay. Like, the Rankle questing these draws are annoying. Yeah, they might have some copies of Brazen Bar and some copies of the 4-4-4-5. It's possible. I mean, they should win. I mean, if they're not winning these games, like, they had, like, the curve, the counters, the into the story, into more gas. So, I don't feel too bad about losing that game, especially because I was on the draw. I think if I was on the play that game, I'd probably win. Also, maybe I sequenced slightly poorly. I don't know. Maybe I could have done something a little bit better. Assassin Adventure looks pretty bad. Tried building it and just there's no... You get a pathway, which is nice. Sure. So do I want to do Omen of the Sea plus Dispute? I think you want to dispute the 1-free early in the game. Turns on a lot of their stuff. Clearly they have it. Alright. I have Casket, but Casket's going to be good against their deck almost no matter what. I'd rather use my counters and my mana while I can and then save the removals for later. I'll get the second Omen in play. Lands are good. I could bottom land, keep Solemn, put Yorion in my hand next turn if I brick. Do I need to be that greedy though? I think lands are going to be good. Who knows, they might take Solemn too. No, took Shark. That's kind of interesting putting my Yorion in hand or not. I've definitely seen that happen a few times where people will just put Yorion in their hand and get hit by Remorse, and think with 2 omens and plant stuff it was okay, but maybe I didn't even have to risk it. I don't know, I feel like the rogue deck does that a lot. The mana sucks. And it was kind of the same thing when I was playing blue-black control. The whole mana, colored, land drops, everything, it was a bit clunky. I don't know. Something was off. Yeah, I mean, obviously this game was nuts, but I mean, that's what you sign up for, I feel, when you play rogues. Wait, what's going on?